those.
Furbies, dude. Furbies were in the 90s.
I watched a guy drop a hot nickel ball on a Furby, and that was amazing.
I don't know what, like a
molten ball of the metal
nickel.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
What do you do? Melt down a whole bunch of...
I guess.
It's a ball like this big, and he drops it onto the head of a Furby.
Why?
To watch it die.
The whole point of this guy's videos is to drop hot nickel balls onto things and see what happens. And
now,
it burns
hold
a hole
on.
almost entirely
When
through
you're YouTube searching this,
Hot balls.
Did you type in hot nickel balls? Or did you just type in hot balls?
No, it pops up on my Facebook feed. Watch
Okay,
a
so
man drop
whenever
a hot
you're
nickel
in
ball on a
Facebook,
Furby.
do you just type in hot balls?
I don't search it. It pops up on my newsfeed. Is that what they call it?
Yeah,
newsfeed.
newsfeed.
Yeah, let's go with that story. Sure thing, Cody. Gotcha.
You're being a dick right now. Anyways, but you know what's
Hot
really scary though?
nickel
He did
balls.
that and it melted almost the entire way through the Furby, and the Furby was still talking.
That's because they're possessed by the devil.
Yes, they are.
They're instruments of evil.
They are, man. My daughter got one, and she's like, no. No. Because it would wake her up at like 2:30 in the morning.
Oh, and they have tried to corrupt Star Wars. There is a Chewbacca Furby.
No.
And I hate everything about it.
Oh, Disney, what are you doing?
They're licensing and making all the money in the world. They are a monopoly.
They are.
Isn't there laws against that?
Monopolies? Yeah, but technically Warner Brothers is still out there if you're talking about movie franchises and things like that. And
Well, it's not only
corners
that.
and...
Disney literally owns like 3/4 of the fucking entertainment industry in America.
Oh, they do, absolutely. No, and that's why, last week I talked about the conspiracy theories about Disney, no, we love Disney. Disney is great. Disney is everything. Yeah, because if you say anything bad about Disney, you're going to be, chastised and crucified wherever you go, because that's just the way it is. So we see that in social media. We see that everywhere.
Yeah,
you can't say anything bad about Disney without being completely lambasted and jumped on by 16 fucking people from the Philippines. Sorry, I'm on a tirade.
Anyways, so coming back around to nostalgia, Power Rangers, stuff like that. Like,
speaking of Disney, Power Rangers was actually owned by Disney.
They were
for a
from,
bit.
I believe it was Wild Force on, actually. Wild Force RPM was Disney.
So how soon after Wild Force ended did that guy put a samurai sword through or kill the other guy? His roommate?
He did that literally like 3 or 4 years ago.
Okay.
Oh, I thought
because he started Samurai. He's in Super Samurai. He's Deckard.
I
don't know that you've met him yet, Super Samurai, but
the blonde one.
So no, he's got a beard and a long hair, and he carries a sword that looks like it's from a video game. His real name is Ricardo Medina Jr. But
the Gold Ranger.
No, he never becomes a ranger in Samurai. His name is Deckard. But anyways, that's not saying he's was bad on Wild Force. That show was just kind of doomed from the beginning. And not talking shit on Ricardo Medina Jr. if he's listening.
I doubt it, but yeah, go for it.
Anyways,
say sorry if you want to.
All right, let's take a small break from our Power Rangers talk, and James is going to go into our
we're going to start a
segment of weekly polls.
Yeah, and we're going to do, since there's 3 of us and we do 3 a week, we're going to talk about our weekly polls for each of us, and some of our poll lists are going to be a little bit longer than others. Like I assume other things are longer than others.
What?
Huh?
What are you talking about?
Never mind.
Are you talking about dicks now? You went from hot
Speaking of
balls
dicks, my poll list this week included Nightwing.
Hey! Anyways,
it's not happening.
Yes.
All right. No. So this week I did a couple of things. I actually dropped Spider-Man: Clone Conspiracy.
Okay. So
it was
it getting a little too over the top?
Was it turning back into the Clone Saga?
Well, I never read Clone Saga.
There was so many convoluted storylines.
But my original reason for adding Spider-Man is because I wanted to know more about the characters themselves. Mm-hmm. But what I was starting to understand is that most of those characters were getting tie-ins. Like Prowler had a tie-in, which I dropped immediately because the first issue of that was just terrible. But what I understood is that most of the stuff that was relevant to the Spider-Man franchise as a whole, as far as comics is concerned, or getting tie-ins. But in the Clone Conspiracy itself, I went through 3 issues, I think, and I really didn't care. And so typically when I find myself not caring, I will drop issues. Or drop entire series. So I dropped Spider-Man, but I made a promise to myself to always have 3 Marvel books that I'm always pulling, because I don't want to be that guy that tries to have a comic podcast and not pull from everywhere and read, a wide variety of things in the comic world. So I added Daredevil, and this is going to start a new story arc from what I understand, and it's Charles Soule is the writer on this, and James over at Rock Bottom says that it's good, so I'm gonna give it a shot. We're continuing with the Batman rooftop storyline where Catwoman and Batman. That'd be awesome, though.
I wouldn't complain.
Yeah, buddy.
The Cat and the Bat.
Catwoman and Batman are, I don't know, they're like having a little mini affair on the top of a roof and
Is it really
beating up bad guys.
Fair though?
I don't know. Like she's got to go back to jail, and I haven't read any of these yet. So mind you, because I just got them yesterday.
She's having like a little parole.
It's like a midlife crisis.
Well, he pulled them out for the I Am Suicide storyline when they went to Bane to get the pirate or whatever.
Psycho Pirate.
And so now he has to take her back, but he's worked out a deal where she doesn't have to go back to Arkham, I guess it was, for some reason.
That's weird.
Yeah, because she's not actually insane.
So
go to Blackgate? Yeah.
Maybe it is Blackgate. And I just thought Arkham at the point in time. But anyway, so this is their last hurrah
she doesn't
adventure.
have a death sentence.
He took away the death sentence, but she's still, and he's going to try to get her off, but he's still got to take her back to jail or whatever. So this continues that, and I don't know if it finishes there. The one thing I am super excited about is that Manipul is back to soloing Trinity.
Okay.
Which is the Batman's Wonder Woman Superman book that he's writing, and artist on. He does everything for the book, and so far I don't have enough happiness. I mean, this book is amazing. It's beautiful. We've been introduced to Poison Ivy, and it's just a beautiful book, and I don't know. I recommend it highly if you guys are looking for something with all 3 of those characters in it. We're continuing into Aquaman, The Deluge. That's Abnett. Yeah, and this is issue 15 of this. And then I started pulling Superman with the Multiplicity storyline, because it's also a new story arc.
And is that the one where it's like different Supermen from all over?
Okay. Have been captured. And the first, this is Tomasi, and the first page of the first issue, which was issue 14 of Superman Rebirth, we see
the Red Sun
Superman. And so that was my immediate, I just go, I'm done. That's it. I'm in. And so I read that, and then I'm starting to pull it. And then, of course, back to Dick, the Bloodhaven Nightwing story arc.
I mean, he's like your second favorite. I mean, there's Deathstroke, and then there's Dick Grayson for you.
Yeah, I'm kind of a Robin fanboy altogether.
Robins are cool.
And I've started learning a lot more about Tim Drake after starting to read.
Tim Drake is my favorite Robin.
Well, and here's the thing. Like, I saw something that was rating the Robins. And this is a discussion that we can have later, but how there's 4 of them, not including like Carrie Kelly or Stephanie Brown. Yeah.
Was it the unofficials, what they call those?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we're talking the official Robins.
The main 4
that
we've been introduced to.
Yeah.
They're all basically clones of each other. Continue.
Not really, though.
Visually is what I'm going
Visually,
with. They all have a lot of the same visual.
Well, Jason used to have like red hair.
Yeah,
with
he
white
dyed his
streak.
hair black.
Yeah, he had red hair with a white streak in it.
Jason Todd was kind of doomed from the get-go, I think. I mean,
a little bit.
Fans hated him, and they actually voted to kill him.
Which is the best thing that could have ever happened, because he became,
in
Hood. My opinion, one of the greatest comic characters I've ever read, and that's Red Hood. And Red Hood is the shit. But
I love him.
Yeah. And I was introduced to Red Hood because of the video game.
Arkham Knight. And I actually said, like, before that video game...
Yeah, you did. I remember that.
I said $10 says the Arkham Knight is Jason Todd. When we were working at Hastings, we had that giant cardboard cutout.
Yep.
I was like,
wanted that.
That's Jason Todd.
Yep.
And it was. And I was so happy because they executed that perfectly.
It was so good.
So awesome.
And so that started kind of a obsession with me, and I've been obsessed with Red Hood everything ever since then.
Well, I mean,
I like the anti-heroes.
Well,
I mean, he's an anti-hero now.
Oh yeah, they're a lot of fun.
But while he does no qualms with killing, I mean, just kind of real quick, while he has no qualms with killing, what makes him such a great character is he still has morals in a weird way, but he does. I mean,
because he kills
you still
bad
care
guys.
about him.
Like, he doesn't just kill indiscriminately. Like, he kills the best.
If you read this last issue of Red Hood and the Outlaws, Batman catches up with them and they have a conversation, and it's the first time that I remember seeing Batman laughing, like violently belly laughing in a comic book ever.
Huh.
No shit.
That's weird.
Yeah, and I'll let you guys read the.
Pretty sure the last time he did that was the Killing Joke.
No, there was one with Poison Ivy where she tries to kill him, or maybe that was animated series, and he starts to laugh, and she's like gets really freaked the fuck out.
No, this freaked me out reading
Shadow
it.
of the Bat. I read that. I actually have that issue where she kisses Bruce Wayne, or no, she kisses Batman. He's like dying, and then she kisses him again as Bruce Wayne, and then he starts, and she's like, "The only thing that will save you is another kiss from these lips," and he starts laughing because she kissed both of his alter egos, and she's like, "What are you doing? Why are you laughing?" He goes, "I just realized I'm immune to your charms," which was a weird thing to say because she could have put two and two together, but that was from like the 90s, so it doesn't even matter anymore.
No.
Harley. Anyways,
but yeah, so yeah, it's just I don't even know where we were going with that.
I don't know.
I just thought of it, and I love Poison Ivy, so I had to talk
about laughing Batman. Yeah, so he laughs violently, and he's like, "Is that really what you think, Todd?" You know, and he tells him, we are exactly the same. But anyway, so that'll bring us to the end of our episode for Tuesday. I would like to thank the people at Rock Bottom Comics, James and Drew. I want to thank Maher for his work that he's done putting us on the Android market.
Yes.
If you want to join us, of course, we're on iTunes, we're on YouTube, and we're also on, of course, like I said, Android market, which is
Podcast Republic.
Podcast Republic. Look for us, The Comic Boot. Join us on our Facebook page. And we should have some information about a Twitter account coming up, hopefully for next week. And we'll work on that. So, signing off, I am James.
I'm Kalen.
And I'm Cody.
And we'll see you guys next time.